up, guys? This is your girl Starlet, and I wanted to jump on today because I wanted to show you guys a quick flip through of my business planner. Now, it's really like a bit of a system for me because I have a regular 9 to 5, but then I have 3 side businesses. One is with my husband, one is with a girlfriend from college, and then one is just kind of solo, and I have a couple of assistants with me on that one. So I have this main planner that I use for my business, and this is where I keep most of my, event planning, meetings, appointments, things of that nature. So it's basically used more so for, the calendar and planning portions. And then I have individual kind of notebooks is what I normally want to call them because I don't really do like any scheduling or anything like that in them. So I have those kind of broken. I have them individually broken out for each business. So I'll show you guys real quickly, but I won't dive too much into this. But this is one particular business. I use the cloth and paper contoured folio, and I think it's the large. So inside I have the spiral planner along with the spiral notebook by Cloth and Paper. Now this particular business here, I do use a calendar and weekly because we do a lot of event planning and different meetings throughout the year. So like every other month we have to do like different events and things of that nature. So this kind of helps me kind of keep it all together for this particular business. For the second business, this one here is, I just kind of use, I basically use the Cloth and Paper chevron folio here, disc bound. And then I use, even though I have it like kind of sectioned off, I don't really use this scheduling section. I use it for more like an inbox. And then I have like a year at a glance to kind of see all of the events for this particular business. So I won't get too deep into this one, to these individual notebooks is what I call them, because the purpose of this was to kind of go through my main business planner. And then my third business, again, is very similar to the rest of them. I use it mostly for note taking. I have a few different things in here. I have, this is all disc bound systems, and then most of this is mostly for like note taking. So, and this is, I'm using the Poi & Han folio, and it's the first edition. It's the smooth leather with the gold heart. All right, so the main business planner that I have, I'm using the Poi & Han black croc folio. And so again, like I said, inside of here, I use it mostly for all of my scheduling and planning for all of the various events and meetings, appointments with clients and things of that nature. So just really fast, I have in the front pockets, I have a few things by Poi & Han. So I have the To-Do Poi & Han sticky notes. I have these circled marble sticky notes by Poi & Han. And then I have this this clear card. It's the ruler tool frosted card, also by Poi & Han. Then I also have these inbox sticky notes. These are by Poi & Han. And then I have a few sheets from a notepad that I received from Poi & Han from last year, 2020. It was a freebie, and it also came with a dashboard, a vellum dashboard. And so it was personalized with my name, which says Starlet Williams in the little circle. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'll try to zoom in. And then on the side pocket, I have a few of, the meeting notes and these daily kind of inserts, or they're basically from a notepad from Cloth and Paper. So they're undated and untimed. So I keep these in the front pocket in case, I'm having a quick meeting and I wanted to take some notes. This is a paper clip by Notique. So on my insert side, I basically have my front dashboard, which is, I have this journaling card by Poi & Han, and I thought it was very fitting because, of course, female owned. So I definitely wanted to keep that and put that on the front of my planner. I always put a clear acetate on the front of all of my dashboards just to kind of help protect them. So a lot of these like paper clips, or little things that you might keep in your pockets, they always like leave these indentions, and I just kind of don't like that. So I want to try to protect my dashboard. So this is my way of doing it. So this is the dashboard by Poy and Han. It's the vellum, and it was personalized. It says Starlet Williams. And then we have this planner belongs to, and it just says plan. And this is the start of Poy and Han's monthly and weekly and yearly planner inserts. On the back side of that, it says, girl, you already have what it takes. And then I started off with my inbox. This is by Cloth and Paper. I do not use this, you know, I don't put any sticky notes or anything like that on these because I try to keep them and preserve them. I don't like the residue or anything to get on these. So I kind of just basically use these more like a dashboard. And then behind it, I always keep like either a lined sheet of paper, but in this case, I'm using the inbox inserts by Poy and Han, along with some sticky notes that also says inbox, and then a couple of journaling cards also by Poy and Han, which says important tasks, and I just kind of write out a few different tasks. And so I'll just use this and complete, you know, and fill this up. Once I'm done with this one, then I'll take it out and I, you know, insert a new one. Then I have going into like my year at a glance. I started off with this freebie that was by Poy and Han. I think it was in their Facebook group page, and it's the 2021 holidays. And I just basically printed it on a on some clear acetate. Then we get into their yearly inserts, which is a year at a glance. I am using the sticky notes and page flags that you see here. These are the mini shapes and page flag sticky notes by Poy and Han, and I think these particular ones here, these colors, are by the Planning with Aloe set. So she did a collaboration, I think last year, with 3 different companies. It was Planning with Aloe, Mom Plans XO, and Mod Plans, and I think a few of these might be Mod Plans, and then the rest might be Planning with Aloe. So I bought all 3 sets. I like them all. So I use them a lot throughout all of my planners. So I basically have these kind of like pre-planned because a lot of these events might get shifted. And then it just on the back of there, it says start today. And then we go into the monthlies. Now the monthlies start with a 2021 vision board, but because I already have a vision board that's already in my goals planner, I did not bother to fill this out. I may eventually use it for something else, but it basically has, you know, an open space here that says vision board, and then over here it says 2021. So you have 2 sheets to kind of fill up and create a vision board. Then it goes right into the monthlies. It's a month on 2 page. Over here you have notes. You have at the top 3, and then it's just a very minimum, you know, insert. And I really love their layout, especially for what I needed to use it for. So I really enjoy all of their planner, all of their inserts. This here is a gold foil ruler. It's like the Today ruler. And so I jumped on these the minute she started selling these, because a lot of people don't sell a lot of the, well, they're starting to. But at first, a lot of accessories were not available for disc bound. And so anytime I see, you know, specific accessories like these here, I jump right on them, especially if they're disc bound, because you mostly see all of those for like A5 and personal size. So I jumped right on it as soon as I saw it. So then right after your monthly, so you go from, you know, back to back, all of your monthlies, and then you jump right into your weeklies. So these are your weeklies here, and I'll show you just a cleaner version, which is the first week of February. Okay, so we have like our weeklies here. Then you have your to-do task here. Then here you have your calendar for that month. And then you have, you know, a notes section over here, the Cornell style. So the main thing that I liked about this is because it was very minimum. I don't do a lot of different tasks and things like that. So I needed the spaces to be, you know, pretty minimum, because I feel like other inserts that I've used, I just kind of felt like I was wasting a lot of the space because I didn't have a lot of plans. So this here, I think it's working perfect for me. And so you just have, you know, back to back your weeks, and then note sections. And I think I have, looks like I have up to June in here. So I have like half of the year in here. And then once I'm done with that, then I'll put in the rest of them, because I don't like to keep it real bulky. And plus this planner too is pretty compact. It's meant to be compact as well. So it accommodates up to 1-inch disc. And I'm using the gold 1-inch disc by Staples. And, you know, anything bigger than that for this particular planner for me, it becomes too bulky and I just don't enjoy carrying it around. So I am using top tabs by dividers by Cloth and Paper. These are the frosted with gold foil, and I really like the top tabs, especially in this particular planner. Not that the side ones stick out, which I don't recall that they do, but it just feels like, it just feels better when there are top tabs here. Again, it kind of keeps that whole compact feel all together for me. So I have this acetate, and then I have like this you know, just this little clear pocket, adhesive pocket on here. And inside of here, I just have a key by Poi and Han. It's like the clear card key. And then I just put a few like dot stickers on here. I think these are by Cloth and Paper. And then I just put the little symbols for the key. So in my list section, I am using list inserts by Poi and Han. This is a clean version. So you have just lines, and then you have like a sidebar over here where you can, you know, put any of your you know, ticks or check marks and things of that nature. Going into the project section, I am also using, again, project in the Poi and Han project index and project insert sets. So it starts off with a project index, which I love because it actually coordinates with their page numbers. They actually number their pages. And then they have these two columns over here that says you can either say it's complete, and then you can write down the page number that this particular project falls on. And then on the back side is a grid sheet. And then you go into your actual project inserts. So the project inserts, you know, they have project, date, info, objectives, brainstorm, notes, action steps, time block, and due date. And then on the back side, you have more of that that graph paper. And so I really like these, and I'm testing these out as well. This is my first time really using these, and I'm enjoying them. Under my finance section, I don't really do a lot of finances in here. If I'm doing like some small transactions, like if I purchase some things for one of the businesses, then I'll keep track here, because each of the businesses are, you know, like one business, we have like a whole board and treasurer. So, you know, I might just have something there just so that I can remember to inform them. And then with my other business, with my business partner, we both kind of keep track of the finances that way. So, you know, it's really just used mostly for just to kind of jot something down really fast. But I don't do any finances in here. I have the purchase tracker. So both of these are by Cloth and Paper. The monthly expense and the purchase tracker are both by Cloth and Paper. And so I just keep just really 2 inserts in here for that. Then on the goals and ideas section, I have basically notes, note inserts in here. These are also by Poi and Han. They're dot grid, and I use this mainly for like notes that may cross over to any of the businesses that I have. I basically use this Poi and Han A5 notebook. This is also, it's pretty much the same thing as the dot grid. And this is what I use for like extended notes or anything like that. If I just want to just take this here for, you know, to a meeting or something like that, then I'll probably just take this. Or if I'm just out and about and I know I need to do some, maybe have something for quick note taking, that's when I'll have this with me. But mainly in here, I don't do a lot of note taking specifically for each individual business, because that's what I have my individual notebooks for. And then under the miscellaneous section, I have the social media inserts by Poi and Han. This here is like the overall or overview sheet, which I haven't filled out completely. You go by month, and then up here you could put different categories, and then they have all the various months. Then they have a note section and more like a tracker, and then goes by quarter. And then on the back side you have a note section. And then you go into your actual social media inserts. And on here it's like a month on one page. You can put the month here, you could put the account. You could, you basically have, you know, the months or the days that you can kind of, you fill these out yourself. Then you have weekly goals, hashtags, notes, next month. And then on the back, and let me show you just a quick. So this is a clean version here. And then on the back side is just notes here. It's like, you could just write out some notes. I just kind of broke it out for various businesses or whatever for note taking for me. All right. So then getting to the end, I just have like this this cardstock pocket. This is by Cloth and Paper, and I just put these little sticky notes, or I'm not sticky notes, these little stickers with my initials on it. And then I have just a contact list and a password tracker. Again, I don't really use these that much for this particular planner. It's just like, again, if I'm on the go and I have this with me and I need to jot it down quickly before, so that I can transfer it to where it needs to be. And so I just have these in here just for, you know, just in case purposes. Then last, getting to the end, I have this card holder. This is also by Poi & Han, and it is for discbound. It was specifically punched for discbound. And then inside of here, I have, you know, just a few of their sticky notes. These are their transparent 2x2 circle. This is the nude, and this is the light gray. And then I have more of those to-do sticky notes and memo sticky notes. This is a top-loading pocket. This was also by Poi & Han. It's for discbound. So I just keep this in case I have any like receipts or anything like that. I had a few in here and I took them out just because I knew I was going to be taping this. So that's what I have in here for that. And then last but not least, I have, you know, a few additional pockets in the back. I have like this little happiness clear card also by Poi & Han. I have these daily reminder sticky notes. These are by Poi & Han. This gold ruler, this 2021 journaling card, a few page flags. These are also by Poi & Han, along with these daily reminder sticky notes here. And then I have this task card where I have a few page flags on here, which has, I can't remember exactly. I think these came from Cloth and Paper. There were some stickers, like productivity stickers that came in maybe a package or a sub box. I can't remember exactly. But I basically have priority, deadline, check-in, complete, and call. And I just kind of put them on the ends of some clear page flags. And so sometimes I might pop those in certain areas throughout my planner. And then this here, oh, this is just more sticky notes of that daily reminder. So that is pretty much it, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I thank you for sticking around. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them down below. And thank you again. Have a great evening.